Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here, and I'm back with more commissions that I did for the Solstice NES game that will be included as part of an online museum that will be going up later this summer. And there'll be a link to it in the video description as soon as the museum's live if you want to go and check out all like the original bits and pieces from this game that'll be included in the museum. And yeah, so for these rooms I was told to kind of pick whatever I wanted. So I was kind of given the guidelines of try and include different coloured rooms, since this game it's very colour heavy. Each part of the game had kind of a different colour section. So this room was from Blood Gardens, and it was kind of, in Blood Gardens you got kind of pinky rooms, and there were a couple purple rooms and red rooms. And yeah, I never actually knew that the areas in the game had like names like that before. It wasn't until I was given a link to a map that had a map of all the rooms from the game when I was working on this commission that I actually, for the first time in 20 something, nearly 30 years or whatever, I learned that all these areas had names. So there were I think it's the Slaughter Yards and the Cave of Doomed Souls and the Ultimate Tower of Terror, and then there was a Tower of Tears. I can't even remember. Something about the Mines of Insanity as well. Anyway, it was really interesting learning that all the sections of the game have these kind of unique names for each section of the game, because I never knew that. So you learn something new every day. So yeah, with these pictures, I haven't been recording any of the line art just because the line art was a struggle, and it was a lot of kind of twisting the paper and straight lines and hope that you kind of match stuff up right with the ruler. So yeah, I haven't been recording any of the line art, but I do actually have a really old Solstice video on my channel. I think it was probably from maybe 2012 or 2013, where I coloured like the very first room of the game, and in that one you can kind of see me struggling to ink stuff with rulers and stuff. So you can check out that video if you want, though, but it's really bad quality because I hadn't learnt the art of making decent YouTube videos back then. But yeah, because I'm going around them in black marker, I intentionally put quite thick inked kind of borders around kind of the outlines. Like in that first picture, the little sticky up post thingies. Yeah, I intentionally put quite thick line art around that, so that I have a better time of trying to get the marker to kind of smoothly go in the background, and I'd not have to worry about going in and out of fiddly little bits, which is why it kind of looks a bit like plopped on a page. So yeah, anyway, this current picture, this was actually the very final picture that I did of all the commissions, because I couldn't decide what room to do for the very final room of the commission, since I was given free range. And I studied the map and I picked out a whole bunch of different coloured rooms, and I just couldn't decide. So in the end I narrowed down my like selection to about, I think it was like 5 or something, and I ended up showing them to my mum, and I was like, hey mum, pick a room for me to do. And she quite liked this one with like the little ghost creatures, so I was like, okay, that's good, that's an easy one. Compared to some of the other rooms were quite challenging. Like that pink room there was a lot of like levels and everything in it, so it took a long time to ink and colour that one, whereas this one was much simpler to colour. And I tried to include kind of the shadows underneath kind of the steps, kind of on the spike, so you can see some of it's in shadow, some of it's in not. In some of the reference pictures I found, like kind of searching the internet and watching let's plays and stuff of the game, sometimes you could see like these shadows and sometimes you couldn't. So I thought include the shadows because yeah, I like the shadows. But yeah, I again, it's so difficult getting like the ink to lay down flat on this picture. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this section, these 2 pictures from my Solstice commission. I've still got two more left to go in a video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you watched the next lot, and I hope you go and check out the museum as soon as it's up and running this summer. There'll be a link in the video description for you to check out the online museum of this game. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all soon. Bye!